Good evening. There is breaking news as we come on the air. Late today, the FDA gave formal approval to a third COVID vaccine. It's the first to require just one dose instead of two. And it's also easier to store. Planes and trucks are ready to roll across America. So far, at least 46 million people have received one dose of any vaccine. That's more than 14% of the population. Also today, movement on President Biden's nearly $2 trillion COVID relief bill. But a critical hurdle remains. CBS's Christina Ruffini is traveling with the president in Wilmington, Delaware, and has the latest. Christina, good evening.
Good evening. Well, despite the president's desire for a bipartisan bill, today he congratulated House Democrats for moving forward without their Republican colleagues on his COVID relief plan. Now, the measure is making progress. However, it's likely to still be at least a few more weeks before Americans could see those first checks.
We have no time to waste.
President Biden said now that House Democrats have taken the first step, it's up to the Senate.
If we act now, decisively, quickly, and boldly, we can finally get ahead of this virus. We can finally get our economy moving again.
The bill is passed.
Early this morning, lawmakers approved the president's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. But the bill received no Republican support, and 2 Democrats voted against it. The plan includes $1,400 direct payments for most Americans. It also extends and expands $400 weekly unemployment checks and spends billions more on vaccine distribution, schools, and rental assistance. The plan will not, however, include an increase in the federal minimum wage, which was stripped out of the Senate version due to a procedural issue. But Democrats say they aren't giving up.
We will not rest until we pass the $15 minimum wage.
Republicans are criticizing the bill's steep price tag and say its spending is too broad.
This is not a pandemic relief effort. This is a giveaway to a lot of left-wing causes.
Today, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tweeted, "The House's partisan vote reflects a deliberately partisan process and a missed opportunity to meet Americans' needs." Also likely to weigh in on this topic, former President Trump, who will make his return to the national spotlight tomorrow at CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference in Orlando, Florida. CBS News has learned he plans to criticize President Biden on his immigration policy and so-called identity politics. Adriana?
Christina Ruffini traveling with the president in Wilmington, Delaware. Thank you.
Were you recently injured in a car